Wah 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 ah ooh. Hey guys, the head Coyote here again, back with another video. Do upload every other day. Make sure that you do subscribe, because I do it religiously. Okay? Some content, coyotetalks.com. Visit that. Yeah. Yeah, guys, as you can see from the title today, we gonna be talking about Isiah Thomas. We gonna talk about Isiah Thomas and what he's been doing. Now, I know I'm a little late about his debut and everything. Hey, I wasn't making a video about that. It's what I want to talk about, or whatever the pack want to talk about. And if you want to see me talk about certain things, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all those things. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you want to see something, you just tell me I'm gonna do it for y'all. Cause y'all my family. I go hard for family, you feel me? But anyways, we're gonna talk about Isiah Thomas' impact on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, Isiah Thomas' impact on the Cleveland Cavaliers. One thing we have to realize, the Cleveland Cavaliers is a different team. They're not the same exact team that won that championship. They got some new pieces, different pieces, some defensive pieces that were greatly needed. So, and they have some more veterans on that team. So some more guys that will make better decisions. The turnovers this season are gonna go down and things of that nature. And blah 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 blah. Now, Isiah Thomas, what is he bringing to that team? They had Kyrie. Isiah Thomas and Kyrie, you're basically getting this. You're getting an elite scoring point guard that is able to hit clutch shots. So, you know, it's pretty evened out player-wise for Cleveland. For Cleveland, there was no loss in this trade except for the fact that Isiah Thomas was injured. That's about it. But apart from that, pretty good guy to have on your team. And you saw from his debut, he had 17 points in 19 minutes. So what exactly does it mean to have Isiah Thomas back? What it means is a lot of pressure is taken off from LeBron again. D-Wade doesn't have to do as much. Jay Crowder and Isiah Thomas has that chemistry, so they're going to be playing well together. I feel like Isiah Thomas is going to make his team a lot better because they didn't have any point guards. LeBron was bringing the ball up a lot more, and considering that he's already your go-to guy, there's a lot of energy to bring the ball and a lot of pressure to do that. Yes, you've been in the league for a long time. However, when you're bringing up the ball and have to play defense and offense and all these other things, you're expending a lot more energy. Because if you're the primary ball handler, because no one else can do it securely, it's tough to want to have the energy to do everything else. Now, what Isiah Thomas does for that is he's able to bring the ball up and make the defense play. He makes the defense play. And consider the fact that he is a slasher. He's not afraid to attack the basket. He shoots the three pretty well. The second he gets to that 3-point line, the defense is guarding up. Now, what does that mean for the rest of the team? Guys like Jay Crowder, guys like Kevin Love, guys like LeBron, people like that are able to space out a little better. Kyle Korver, all those guys, the spacing is going to look a lot better. You have guys going to attack the basket, you can't sag off, and you have to play respectfully. The difference between that and Derrick Rose is Derrick Rose can't shoot the rock. You can sag off a little bit. You want Derrick Rose to beat you with the jump shot. Isiah Thomas cannot take that chance. He will beat you with a jump shot if he has to. And if you're going to play the jump shot so much, he's going to blow right by with the little 2K18 G where he's just too fast. You just squeeze. But yes, I give the team like another month or two to get Isiah Thomas into the system and getting used to the Cleveland Cavaliers way, getting used to playing with LeBron, getting used to playing with a superstar as well. Because he didn't really have that throughout his career in the NBA. So playing with LeBron and D-Wade and all these guys is a big step up from his previous team. Not saying Boston Celtics were bad, but he didn't have these pieces he has now. So a lot of pressure is taken off of him. This team can be really good if they figure it out. Now, the only problem is defensively he is a liability, but that's just something you gotta take an L on. When you have a guy that's missed the fourth quarter, has had the most clutch baskets in the league last season, is able to make the right plays, is not afraid of big moments, he has a big heart, he plays hard every single night. That's something you cannot teach anybody. So you can have him on defense. You're just gonna rely on your team to help you up, hold you down while you're holding them down offensively. Now, I know LeBron is really happy to have this guy on his team. Isiah Thomas is a little older than Kyrie Irving, so there's that maturity thing kind of sort of been in the league a little longer. But LeBron is really happy to have this guy because he has somebody to kick it out to. He has somebody he can do pick and roll with, run a pick and roll with. That's gonna run it with him. If you guys are able to appreciate basketball and watch basketball in a certain light, in a certain way, you can see having Isiah Thomas on the floor, the threat of having an Isiah Thomas on the floor, just makes the team a lot scarier than in the first part of the season. first part of the season, you're just looking out for LeBron. It's like, really, you're looking out for LeBron. You're not worried about everybody else. Kevin Love has been booty since he left Minnesota Timberwolves. Sadly, RIP to that. He's been pretty butt since he left. Let's just be honest. He's been really consistent, and every now and then he'll show you a spark that, hey, this is the reason why y'all got me. Because I can get 20 and 20. I used to be doing all the time. Now I don't need to. Isiah Thomas is a great communicator. He talks to his team on the floor. You can see he's very vocal. So this team has got another spark. Eastern Conference Finals, easily, no competition. Boston can't take him out. If they had maybe Gordon Hayward, maybe I'll give it to him. But without Gordon Hayward, I don't know what to tell you, muchacho. It's not happening. And worst case scenario, Isiah Thomas has some trouble adjusting to the system. They still have another season for that. The first season is basically an experiment season, getting Isiah Thomas and everything. I don't think it's gonna be a problem because it's similar to a Kyrie Irving type of player. But it's like, worst case scenario, he gives you 15 points a game. That's the worst case scenario. And that's highly unlikely with his level of talent and everything. But even if he has that, the most important thing that he gives them is being that primary ball handler that you can rely on to put the ball in his hands to make the right plays in the clutch, in those game deciding plays. You know what I'm talking about? Those plays where like you messed up and you're like, dang, if only I made that, I would have won. With free throw shooter, he has a lot to offer to the team, and he's a great addition. They're gonna be just fine. Eastern Conference Finals champions, I'm not too sure about. Golden State's just a scary team. But yeah, guys, I do hope you did enjoy this video by Isiah Thomas. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I do upload every other day. I said in the beginning already. I don't even know how to edit this video, so I'm just gonna say the natural thing, and it's ow. That's the sound of a coyote.